Welcome back, guys. My name is Derek with Flip and Drip, and today we're going to be talking about Jordan Belfort. Yes, this guy. And he obviously was famous for kind of scamming on Wall Street, aka the Wolf of Wall Street. But he did have a good sales strategy, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. So if that's something that you're interested, just stay to the end of the video. It'll be a quick one like always. But with that being said, let's jump into it. All right, today we're going to be talking about his straight line sales pitch and what I think is good about it and what I think is bad and what I think overall of the whole thing. And for you guys that don't know, this comes from the book of The Way of the Wolf. And a straight line sales pitch is a straight line from here to here, a straight line. The easiest, fastest way to close a sale, supposedly. Now, there's 11 steps in a straight line. We're gonna go through them all, and then I'll give you my perspective on it at the end. So number one is grab control of your conversation. All the time, all the time, all the time. You want to be in control of your conversation. Step number two, gather intel. You need to ask a bunch of smart questions. Figure out what they need, what they want, what they fear, what they love, how long they've been looking, why they haven't got it. Number three, build rapport. And people are like, what's that? That is simply just building a relationship with your client. A genuine relationship, meaning you have to care for them. And once they feel that, they will care for you. Okay, now four. Four is a transition. Once you build the rapport, get the intel, and actually gain some of their trust, you're going to transition them into your sales pitch, essentially. And that leads you into number five, and that's the presentation. That's when you pitch them the idea. Hey, I know you were looking for a home, or hey, do you want to buy this stock? Or hey, I have this new iPhone, or XYZ, whatever you're doing, right? That's the pitch. And it's definitely not just what I did, but that's just, covering the basics so you understand the framework of where we're going. And then according to him, number six, you got to ask for the order. I know your phone's broken. This one would be a perfect fit. Do you want to make this happen today? Or hey, we seen this house out in XYZ and it was a perfect fit for you. Are you willing to go see it today? Anything of that nature. Seven, according to him, again, all according to him, is deflecting the rejection. And what does he mean by that? This is what he means. I hear what you're saying, but what we're talking about, does that make sense? And they're probably most likely going to be like, yeah, that makes sense. And then you loop them back into the presentation, which is number eight, looping. Number nine is lower the action threshold. People only take action if they trust you, your company, and the product you're selling. That's how you lower the action threshold. 10, touch more on their pain threshold. Meaning if they are renting and they want to get a house because they're tired of paying off the landlord's house, touch more on that. If their phone broke and they need a phone instantly, touch more on that. According to him, and I truly believe what he says on this, people buy off emotion and then back it with logic. Makes sense. And the last step, 11, you have a customer for life. Because if you did this right, you built a solid, genuine relationship, sold them a product that fixed the problem, and now you have a customer that trusts you because you gave them a solution. And a big thing he also said is do not sell people that aren't meant to be sold. Say if they're not in a financial situation and they can't afford, let's say, a car, and you're trying to sell them a car, that's unethical, right? And I do believe that you should not force somebody into a sell or manipulate somebody into a sell. You should definitely try to help their situation be better. Now, I know he has an interesting past, and a lot of people think he's scammy and whatnot, and I do too, but I think the biggest point he has is they need to trust you, they need to trust the company you work for, and they need to trust the product. If you can get 10 on those, meaning like certainty, you can close any deal you like. I think it just comes down to certainty and trust. If you could build those two, you could really be a big time closer. Obviously, it comes down to flow and tonality and all that stuff as well. But if you could build your reputation and trust with these people, that goes farther than anything else in the world. So I believe there's some good in this, and I believe there's some bad. This is probably not going to work in like real estate because it's such a big transaction that people aren't willing to pull the trigger just with one conversation or one face-to-face meeting. But this is definitely, there's good and the bad, right? So you guys take it for what it is. It's a good read. You guys should check it out. I wouldn't say it's like the Bible or anything, but it has valuable information in it. But nonetheless, my name is Derek with Flip and Drip. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you learned something, that's cool. Maybe drop a comment, like, subscribe, do whatever you got to do to stay in the loop. I would appreciate that. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Do something productive, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.